Welcome back to Off Script.
Yeah.
So, okay, task episode 5. Guns drawn. Tom, Robbie. In the woods. The silence.
Exactly.
We'll unpack the twists, really get into the philosophy of that incredible Tom and Robbie conversation, which, let's be honest, is the heart of it all.
It really is.
And then, who makes it out of episode 6? Who pulls the trigger?
It's definitely moved way beyond just a crime show at this point. It's about these impossible choices, the moral fog they're all lost in.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's unpack the chaos. So, gotta begin with Robbie, right?
Absolutely.
His descent into just chaos.
Right.
The episode opens, and his world is completely unraveling.
Right off the bat.
He storms into Ray's place, needs answers, and Shelley,
Right.
Ray's partner, tells him Ray's already in FBI custody. Boom, opening blow.
And that fact alone,
Right.
that's the crucial turning point.
Mm-hmm.
Because Robbie's whole criminal identity was built on this flawed code,
No one gets seriously hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Shelley saying FBI,
Right.
that shatters the illusion. It's officially out of his control.
Meaning he's not operating on strategy anymore. It's just survival and revenge.
Purely.
And then, immediately after the second blow hits, he goes to the quarry, meets Eryn.
And finds out Cliff is dead. Murdered by Jason.
So the revenge mission itself is already twisted into this tragedy that needs more violence just to deal with the violence he started. It's spiraling.
Exactly. Right.
Meanwhile, you've got Perry, the Darkheart's elder statesman, moving with this, terrifying, quiet menace.
Oh, that scene at Mave's house. The scene was so tense. He shows up pretending he needs Billy's cut.
Yeah, just a flimsy excuse. And Mave, under that insane pressure, has to hide Sam, the kidnapped boy.
In the chicken coop, the vulnerability.
Incredible poise from her, though. But Perry, he's sharp. He sees that photo on the fridge, Robbie and Cliff.
Oh, right. The picture.
And he connects the dots. He realizes Robbie's out for revenge against them, the Darkhearts.
But before Perry acts on that, we get the tragedy with Eryn at the quarry.
This was rough.
Right.
And important for Perry's character. He confronts Eryn, she runs, jumps in the lake.
And he pushes her under. But the show frames it almost like an accident.
Sort of. It's panic. He hears kids nearby, potential witnesses. He pushes her under to stifle her screams, to avoid being seen.
Right.
But he holds her down too long. It wasn't a cold-blooded execution.
Okay, while all that's happening, the actual cops are closing in. Agent Clinton gets the fingerprint match from the fishing bucket.
Right, Mave.
And Tom puts it together. The family. He tells the task force he's going to the house. And Detective Grasso says,
I'm right behind you, which was obviously a lie, a catastrophic one.
And then the mole reveal.
Yeah.
And it wasn't McGinty. It wasn't Aaliyah or Lizzie. It was Grasso. DJ Grasanova.
Unbelievable. And he immediately tells him Sam's alive.
God, that makes his earlier conversation with Lizzie even worse in hindsight.
Yeah.
Telling her she's a good person, that she'll do the right thing.
Total dramatic irony. It just poisons that whole moment.
Right. It sets Lizzie up beautifully, though. Something's got to happen there.
Definitely feels like it.
Which brings us to the absolute core of the episode, the centerpiece, that extended car conversation.
Yeah. Tom gets there. He's trying to stall, texting for backup, but Robbie sees the sketch.
You're a little sneak, aren't you, Tom? And pulls the gun. The power just shifts instantly.
Forces him into the car. And that's where it transforms. It's not cop and criminal anymore.
It's confessional on wheels. Robbie admits Jason killed Billy and Cliff.
Right. And Tom, thinking this is it, he opens up about Susan, his late wife.
Right. And then Robbie, siding with Tom's atheist wife.
I never once felt God in my life. There's nothing else after this.
That line hits hard. If this life is all there is, his revenge kind of becomes his meaning, doesn't it?
It feels like it has to be for him.
Absolutely. They're just two fathers, completely broken by grief.
Right.
And then Tom delivers the knockout punch, the meaning behind the episode title.
The Vagrant story. The summer tanager.
Yeah, the bird that's strayed outside its normal range and forgotten how to find its way home.
Oof. That metaphor just lands like a ton of bricks.
But he strayed so far into violence, into revenge, he literally forgot how to get back, which makes what Robbie does next so profoundly moving.
They stop by the lake. We're all thinking, okay, this is it. Execution time.
But he lets Tom go, just lets him walk away. It's this incredible final act of mercy towards the one person who actually seemed to understand him, even a little.
And his only request.
To look out for Mave. That's it.
Followed by that line.
Even if I wanted to go home, I don't know the way no more.
Yeah. That's him accepting it, isn't it? Accepting his own damnation. He knows he's past redemption.
He does. And you contrast his self-damnation with Mave's choice, right? While the guys are stuck in this violence loop.
Mave chooses confession, turns herself and Sam into the FBI.
She chooses a path back, even if it's hard. She represents the home Robbie thinks he can't reach anymore. Her quiet strength is amazing.
Which, of course, sets up the final nightmare. Tom uses the car's satellite radio.
Tracks Robbie to Billy's hunting cabin. But they're not the only ones heading there. Freddie Frias tipped off the Darkhearts.
So everyone converges. Task Force, Dark Hearts, Robbie.
Leading to that final image, Tom and Robbie, guns drawn, facing each other.
It's over, Tom yells.
But neither wants to shoot, and they have no idea who else is closing in through those woods.
So wrapping up Vagrants, for you listening, the big takeaway really feels like it's about impossible choices.
Right.
And how chaos just takes over.
Absolutely. Every single main character, Mave, Perry, Grasso, Tom, Robbie, they all made a choice born out of desperation or this intense need for protection. And once that violence is out, you don't get to pick who it hurts.
Which brings us back to that Rumi quote title one last time. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a river.
If that river means redemption, cleansing.
Maybe washing away shame, especially since Eryn's body was, in the river. Who gets to reach it?
Yeah, exactly.
Which of these vagrants, these lost souls, actually finds a way to wash clean? And maybe the question for us watching is, where do you draw the line? Who are you still rooting for?
Knowing everything they've done. Yeah.
Right.
So, okay. The next episode is all about that moral reckoning. It's going to be huge.
You really don't want to miss it. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.
Yep.
Make sure you subscribe, share this with anyone else who's still processing that cliffhanger. We'll be back soon with another deep dive. See you then.